We were wondering if it said that you had outstanding debts, and we weren't sure what kind of outstanding debt. Was it just credit cards or maybe old school loans or anything of that nature? We weren't sure if you had a car, if that was also part of your debt. What other skill sets or jobs that you may have had or carried in the past. And then we were also wondering, like, where in the picture is the mom of your son at? Is she able to pay child support? Has she moved on? And then lastly, we were wondering what kind of existing accounts or lasting credit cards that you may have. So that was our...
Yeah, well, when it comes to where I was at in my life, I had a flooring business, and the flooring business was really good business. I was making pretty good money. I had a fine little home, and it was pretty much paid for. I had 11 cars. You were asking about vehicles. I had 11 cars. I had my wife, my son, several other people living with me. Kind of started getting some job burnout. Had some health issues with like my knee and back. I'd been hit by a truck previously a few years before that, and I went on to having kind of this job burnout started. And when I did, I ended up just quit doing it. My leg hurt, didn't want to go to work. Fell into this whole thing of self-medicating, doing drugs, dropped right off into the thing. In 6 months, I no longer had any money in the bank. I had about $60,000 in the bank, completely gone. Was being put out of my house. Gave away my cars. Pretty much didn't want anything to do with life. It was just kind of like falling away from it. My son and I kind of moved from friend's house to friend's house, living on whatever I could do for them. I'd do work around their house or something for me to be able to stay there. In this time, though, still I had a big drug problem. Was falling completely deeper and deeper into life, other than where I should have been. My son, God thank him, he's a star to helping me get where I am now, too, along with companies like this. I was going through so many little hardships that I just kind of like kept falling deeper and deeper down. If I just kept falling, I probably wouldn't be here right now. My son's mother, on the other hand, she has fallen really, really bad. She actually lives in the woods here in Federal Way. It's really sad because he sees her on the side of the road. Can talk to her, but she's either drunk or something, which is sad. I myself, I'm completely drug, alcohol free. Thanks to places like Multi-Service Center and Orion, they've boosted me up beyond where I could ever thought I'd become. Jim helped me get my self-esteem back, realize that I actually had self-worth. I'd been volunteering for probably 5 years prior to that at the Multi-Service Center, just trying to make myself feel like I was better. And it's amazing because all the drugs, everything just started falling out of my life. But in that time, though, my leg went really bad. Still didn't have any income. Nobody really knew I didn't have an income because I'd come there and work. Must have thought I was infinitely wealthy or something. But when I was going there, all of a sudden I was having some like health issues, and the people at the Multi-Service Center sent me over to the health point. So I went there, realized I had blood pressure that was like I should have been dying. They helped me out a lot there. Then next thing you know, they're telling me, well, you can go to DSHS and get this. So they helped me get there. And then when I came to Jim, it was like, Jim, look, I'm homeless, and I know you do this program, and it's called the Thrive program. And I was like, well, is there anything you can do to, just kind of help me get a resume together or something? He goes, well, come in and see me. We'll see what I can do. He helped pull all that together. All of his connections helped pull me in and out of where I was, without people that are willing to give you a hand up, and not just a handout. You can actually get somewhere. Right. And realizing that they help, people like him and you guys all help people for pulling themselves out. You got to hand them something that they can pull themselves with too, because they won't learn, they won't be able to get on and hold. And we can get great jobs. I've got a marvelous job now. Orion is one of the best places I can be working right now. And they do the same kind of thing. They work with DVR and everything. We make airplane parts for Boeing, a lot of the other big machine shops around. I went from being just a client there about 1 year ago to doing an internship, which was still just a client-based thing. Then I went on to doing actually getting hired on as a Tech 1. And within 4 months of that, I got a Tech 2 position, which is almost unheard of, going so fast through all of the things that I did. So, by people caring about me, I was able to get myself back up. And those are, I don't know, what else you got for me?
That was our plan.
If you guys ask any questions, I'm pretty open about what happened with my life.
Housing problem?
It's funny, I bought a camp trailer, and my church allowed me to put it up there, and I did like night watchman work at night for them while I was working at Orion and doing that. So it actually helped me a lot. Now I'm in a new place over here off of Military Road, where I have rent, have gas, power, everything on. I pay for it all. Everything gets taken care of well. I'm doing really well. My son just got him a new truck. He's happy.
So you're all about looking at, after you start gaining some traction, making sure that you have a plan for your future financially. So what would you say your financial plan is for your future?
My financial plan is to actually get to where I might have some kind of savings for retirement. Because at this point, I got about $600 saved for retirement. So I'm on my way stepping through that. I would like to be owning a small home. That when my son comes back from the Navy, he can come back and see me, hang out. That would be really nice, because he's going in the Navy. I've got great medical and health insurance. I got. Everything is going great at Orion. Everything is working in making my future come. Trying to figure out the whole financial thing. Not very good at the savings, not very good at all that, but through help of different people, I'm learning about that. I took a financial class at my church and through the multi-service center, and that helped a lot, because I kind of learned how to budget my money out a little bit better and get things paid. Yes, as a matter of fact, the DSH has actually paid for that, which that's a blessing to me. It's probably about $70,000 for the knee replacement. Would not have been able to do that in this predicament that I was in. Now I can move around, do things again. Definitely a blessing. And the other at Orion, was able to get good dental. I had really bad teeth. Nice teeth now, huh? That's all because of getting all the benefits that come from having a good job. And you guys can empower people to actually get into any kind of job they want, but you have to realize that maybe they may not look like they want that job, or maybe they're just telling you they want a job doing this, and you'll look at them and go, well, you know, you don't have the education or you don't have this. Realize that you can do anything you want to do. If you've got people that empower you, you can do it.
Since you successful that you can help people to pull you out, do you ever think that you should go and find your ex-wife and maybe give her a hand and pull her out?
I try that quite regularly. I do a homeless meal feed at my church every Friday, and she's one of our clients that come there, and I try all the time to help her get up. She's got to want to do it. She hasn't reached a point in her life where she wants to do that. She's having okay with where she's at right now.
I want to let's give Rick a hand.